Hello, my name is Brittany Nickel, principal of East Hardin Middle School. Today we're super excited to welcome our sixth graders into the building. Not for the first time, they've been on a tour before, but it's been a long summer break. So we're excited to get them into the building. They will get their schedule. They will do a tour of the school. They will get to hear a Bruin talk and hear things about our dress code and our cell phone policy, and then get to play a couple games and get to know their classmates. And then starting at 5 is our open house where our parents can meet our teachers and get information about classes. So once again, we're excited about the new school year, and as always, please visit our website, or you can email a teacher or administrator if you need more information. Thank you.
So we have a great day planned for you, but I wanted to point out some faces that are in here. This is Ms. Nickel. She is our principal. We are not the same person. This happens frequently that people will come up and ask me things and go, this is Ms. Nickel, I'm Ms. Jaggers. Okay? This is Dr. Jennifer Stitt. She is one of our assistant principals. I think Mr. Pike was down the hallway. Mr. Pike is one of our other assistant principals. And then we have a couple of teachers in here. We have Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds, he teaches math in the 6th grade. And then we have Ms. Liz Hartledge, and she is also another teacher on the 6th grade team. Right, so let me tell you what we have planned for you. So you'll see each of you will have name tags. So you're going to be divided by color today. And part of that is just so that we know where you are, and to kind of reduce our size in groups. So we'll have 4 groups. You're going to go to group and basics today, and the team leaders, so the teachers that are the team leaders from the 6th grade are going to tell you all about being a 6th grader. So what's going to happen this year? You're going to go to locker races. So everyone is required to use a locker. Okay, we don't allow large backpacks. So today is the day to learn, to make it easy when you start school. When they give you that locker number and locker combination, you won't be stressed. It'll make it easy. Okay? You're also going to go to games, have some fun today, and then you're going to go on a school tour. We're going to take you around the building. We're going to run you through the first day, which will be next Wednesday.
All right, guys, so you heard Ms. Jaggers say that I'm Mr. Reynolds. I'm a 6th grade math teacher, so I may have some of you on class. This is Ms. Hartledge. You also see her. We'll show you, we're going to take you around. We're going to show you the 6th grade hallway, upstairs, downstairs. We're going to talk a little bit about cafeteria, breakfast, lunch. We're going to take you throughout the whole building. Now, you're going to see parts of the building today that you may not see very often. We're going to take you 7th grade hallway. We'll take you to the 8th grade hallway. But we'll focus mainly on the areas that you're going to have to go to a lot. So 6th grade wing, the gym, take you by the gym. We're going to show you where to get in the afternoons if you're a car rider, where you have to go to get picked up by your parents. If you're a bus rider, we'll show you where you would go there. And then just answer any questions that you may have. Okay, I know this is a big day for you. You're probably not going to memorize the building in one day, but just to kind of give you a good picture and layout of where things are and what our routines are, okay? All right? Anybody got any questions before we start talking about breakfast and lunch? Are those your favorite times of the day? Breakfast and lunch? Okay. All right, so in the mornings, when you get off the bus or you're a car rider and your parents drop you off, you're going to come straight to the cafeteria if you want breakfast, okay? You'll go through our lines here. We got line 2, line 1. You can see them up here on the doors. But you're not going to eat breakfast in the lunchroom. How many of you at your elementary school ate breakfast in your homeroom or in a classroom? Did you do that? Okay. So you'll do the same thing here. So as soon as you get your breakfast in the morning, you need to go to your homeroom. Okay, you'll find that out this afternoon when you come to the open house. You'll see whose homeroom that you're in, and that's where you'll eat breakfast, okay? Please get breakfast. If you don't eat breakfast in the morning, they always say it's the most important meal of the day, right? Get your day started off right. So come in here, grab a breakfast. Then you're going to report to your homeroom and eat your breakfast in homeroom, okay? Your homeroom teachers will talk to you about, how they want you to handle things once they're in their classroom, once school starts next week, okay? Lunchtime, we eat lunch during 3rd period, okay? So you all will eat on a staggered schedule. So I can't tell you what time you're going to eat lunch yet, but again, your teachers next week, once you get into their class, they'll tell you, but you'll eat during third period, all right? And again, you will be assigned a certain table. Now at those tables, hopefully it doesn't turn out to where you end up having assigned seating, okay? But you'll get to choose who you sit by, but you will have certain tables that you have to sit at, okay? And your teachers, again, will let you know that. But your lines, they'll designate a line for you to go through. Some kids are lucky enough to sit at the booths or the high top tables. But again, it's whatever your teacher assigns you those tables, you'll find that out, okay? Have I left anything out about breakfast or lunch, Miss Hartledge, that you can think of? Yes, yeah, third period. I know. Yeah, I did. I know most of you, that's the first question we'll get asked the first day is when do we eat lunch, okay? So third period, just try to remember that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to break you up into two groups. I'm going to take a group to one side of the building. Miss Hartledge is going to take a group to the other side. Then we'll meet back here in the cafeteria. And then when it's time to go to your next rotation, we'll tell you where you need to go, okay? You're going to do 4 rotations. This is the first one, all right?
All right, so when you get off the bus the first day, they will just drop you off. You'll come in here, you'll turn right. That's where the cafeteria is. Grab your breakfast. Well, actually, the first day we're going to take care of you. You'll still get your breakfast. We'll call you out by classes, okay? So whoever you have for your homeroom, they will call your name, you'll line up, and you'll see who all is in your homeroom that day. And then you will take your lunch or your breakfast and eat in the room. Okay, that's the first day. But on a typical day, you'll get off the bus and you'll go get your breakfast and go to homeroom, like Mr. Reynolds said, okay? Do y'all understand that? Okay, now, in the afternoon, on the first day, very important, you need to make sure you know how you're getting home, probably by 4th period. Someone will come around and they'll say, do you know how you're getting home? If you're not sure, even if you just want to make sure, you say, can I just make sure? I need to know. I want to double check, okay? You all do that because sometimes we'll have kids that will be on the way to the bus and are like, I don't know which bus to ride. And if we had a lot of kids doing that, it would be a little chaotic, right? So make sure you know how you're getting home. Raise your hand if you are a bus rider. A bus rider. Okay, so you people, make sure you know how you're getting home. Now, when you come out here, they're going to, when you know your bus number, they're going to tell you a bus slot. Who had their bus slots labeled A, B, C, D, E, and so forth at their elementary school? Yes? No? Okay, well, there are letters. If you look, you take a look, you can see them. There's letters in front of each slot. That's where the buses are going to park, okay? So it's set, you don't even have to remember your bus number as long as you know the slot, okay? So if you're in slot F, even if there's a sub, that bus is going to be in slot F, okay? Questions about buses? Okay. We'll get car riders in a minute. That's on the other end of the building. Who rides a car? Rides in a car in the afternoon, in the morning? Okay. You'll see me every morning. I will be out there. So if you have questions that day, that's fine. All right, we are going to go this way. We're going to look at the 6th grade. This is the first hallway, is the 6th grade hallway. Okay. Let's walk. First day with new feet. Okay, let's stop right here. Okay, so can everybody hear me all right? All right, so we just passed the stairwell to get up stairs. There's a secret one too. I'll show you that in a minute. We'll go up it. Downstairs, is science and math. So any science or math class you have will be in downstairs, and that's in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, okay? So if science and math are downstairs, what's gonna be upstairs? Okay, our language arts classes and social studies. So those are the ones that are going to be upstairs, okay? So my room is there because I do teach math, and Mr. Kiger teaches math. If you have him, I'll show you Mr. Reynolds in a minute. These are the 2 science classes, okay? So that's Miss Garrett and Mr. Green. All right, and then down here is Mr. Reynolds that you all met a minute ago. And here's our other stairwell. We're allowed to go up and down this one.
To school, carry it to school with all of your stuff in it. But those backpacks, once you get here, before homeroom, after homeroom, before homeroom, yes, they will go in the locker. Okay, so once you get your lockers, then they'll go in there and they need to stay in there. So you're gonna have to plan accordingly, looking at your schedule of when you wanna go get your stuff out of your locker for your next class. So cinch bags, or like small, like you have a little like crossbody bag back there. What's your name? Peyton. Peyton has a nice little crossbody bag there. If they will fit in the basket of the desk, those are, I know probably some of you boys have those little cinch, like little Nike bags, like the little thin ones, they'll fit in the baskets. You can carry those around. Those will be accepted or permitted. And then you're gonna need to plan what supplies you need for your classes. So my class, you're gonna need a science binder. Do they need anything special for your class off the top of your head that they would need to plan for? A pencil? Pencil and paper. So when you go to Miss Todd's class, you're gonna need a pencil and paper. You're gonna wanna make sure that you have that in your hands. When you come to my class, you're gonna need a science binder, or Mr. Green's class, a science binder. You're gonna wanna make sure you stop at that locker and get that science binder. So those are all things that we will help you with at the beginning of the year, getting used to that routine of things. And that's what we're here for, to help you. If you're struggling and you're just like, I can't make it to class on time, then you see one of us on the team, one of your teachers, and we're gonna help you figure out a way to do that, okay? We don't expect you to come in and know exactly how to get to class and open your locker and do all of that in 4 minutes, okay? Don't stress.
We have something called homeroom, which we're probably about to talk about. We have a time called homeroom, and in that time, you all will be getting your locker information. Making me passive. You'll be getting your locker information, and you'll also have time to practice it. So, like today, you're going to go play the locker game, the little locker relay, which is not going to be enough time for you to really know how to use them. So don't worry if even after today you still don't know how to use them. You're going to get more time once we start school to figure out how to use it and all of that good stuff. So this is our schedule, guys. Like I said, homeroom is what we start out the day with. Basically, once you come in the building, either from the buses or from parent pickup, you will take care of anything that you need to take care of, such as dropping off that doctor's note, going to the cafeteria, grabbing your lunch, using the restroom, going to your locker. And then once you have kind of that stuff taken care of, you will go to your homeroom class and you will stay there for the morning until homeroom starts, okay? So homeroom is 30 minutes. In homeroom, we work on things like iReady. Raise your hand if you've done iReady before. I know you're so excited to continue on iReady. That's so awesome. We can be trying to do it at school now, in class. Yeah. So iReady is one of the things that we'll work on. Have a strong reaction for that one. Yeah. iReady is one of the things that you'll work on in homeroom. You'll also be doing like some social emotional activities and lots of other things. So it's kind of our time to take care of different things that we have to take care of. After homeroom, you will go to your first period class, and that's gonna be different for all of you guys depending on the schedule that you get later today. So first, second, third, third you can look forward to because that's when you're going to eat lunch, okay? So you will go to lunch with your third period class. So when you get that schedule later, you can kind of see, okay, who do I have third period with? Who am I going to be eating lunch with? Because you will eat lunch with that class. Fourth period, fifth, and sixth. Most likely you guys will be somewhere off team for fifth and sixth period. That's our related arts times. So that's when you'll go off to your art, your PE, your band, and all of those fun classes. You want me to do it? You want to take care of? You want me to do it? Okay. Tonight.
Sorry for the interruption, but I need Lamar at lunch to go to the French office. Lamar at lunch to go to the French office.
Tonight when your parents come back and we have our open house time, if you have any questions about bus or transportation, you will find people there to talk about those questions with. If you have questions about lunch, you'll talk to the cafeteria staff. They'll have little stations set up downstairs. And if you have a scheduling question, like maybe you're supposed to be in band and you're not, you will find one of the counselors. They will be set up down.
And those will be your alls. They'll get divided up and you all will have your own lockers. Okay, so Miss Hayden, language arts. My girls call me Coach Maggie. I coach basketball and volleyball here. Right back there.
I am Mr. Kiger. I teach 6th grade math. I'm also a basketball coach for the guys, so you call me Coach Kiger or Mr. Kiger.
Okay, so if you look around you, like we're gonna spread out here in a minute, and you've got lockers here, all the way down, and then on this side. There are two lockers. You've got a top and you've got a bottom. Do y'all see that? Okay, my tall people, do us all a favor. Use your top lockers. My friends who can't quite see the top locker, we got the ones down here for you, okay? Now, everybody. Yes, I am. All right. Pause for a second.
I'm taller than you.
All right. Look at the lockers. If you see this paper, it's got the arrows on it. Okay. These are your kind of instructions. So I'm going to go over it with you. But once you leave me, I know you will forget all the wonderful things I'm about to tell you. So you can look right here. Okay. Then you'll see your index cards. Okay. These are like your password. There are 3 numbers on them, okay? So like this one right here, it's 45, 13, and then it's got 09. It's just telling you go to 9. Does that part make sense? Yeah. Okay, so the very first time, what I always do is I spin the little knob, okay? The arrow's telling you to go to the right. I spin it 3 times, okay? So you'll spin the knob 3 times, you'll go to 45. And they're very, very picky. Okay, they want you to do it exactly right. So if you go to 46, is it going to let you in? No. No, it's not. It's going to say like, hey, you're wrong. Okay. Once you go to 45, you're going to go to the left, like the arrow's telling you. Okay, but you're going to have to pass 45 first. So go around twice to your next number. So mine would be 13. Okay, and then once you do that, it's your short one. So I'm going from 13 to 9. So then you're going to go back to the right, and you go 13, straight to 9. You're not passing 13, you're going straight to your number. Does that kind of make like clear as mud? Doesn't make sense, but kind of. All right. So go ahead. Hey, listen for 1 second so y'all can get started. Okay? Top and bottom, you all are going to separate. We're probably going to give you like 5 or 6 minutes for you all to practice. There's probably not going to be enough lockers for everyone. Find a buddy, share, sharing is caring. And then we're going to stop you and we're going to race for prizes and candy. We're going to go arrow first. We got the right. I recommend you go 3 times. So 3 times, just get it around a couple times. Now find your 45. There you go, you got it. Now you're going to go to the left, but you got to see 45 again, so keep going. There's 45, now we're going to 13, so find your 13. Right? Yep, okay. Now we like wiggled that a little bit, so it may or may not take it. Now we're going to go straight, going this way to 9, which is right there. Nope, miss it. It's right there. But that's the gist of how that goes. Okay, so it's probably not going to accept. Whoa, you did the thing.
What? I did it. That's not fair. Look this. Here, Maddie, I'll let you up here.